welcome. Today I'm going to be doing for you all a Thanksgiving recipe, and here I have my turkey, and this is an 11-pound turkey. You can use whatever size you like. I try to go for the smaller size because I find too much of turkey goes to waste. So the ingredients I'm going to use to season the turkey, I have some rosemary chopped up very finely, parsley chopped up finely, or you can use celery, minced garlic. You'll need 1 stick of butter, which is equivalent to half of a cup, and it will need to be soft. Some orange zest, some cajun seasoning, and I'm using a spicy cajun seasoning. I have some paprika. I'm going to use some pink Himalayan salt and some black pepper. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just season the cavity of the turkey with my salt. And I'm not going to put a whole lot because I'm going to be putting a stuffing in here, and we wouldn't want the stuffing to be salty. And now I'm going to sprinkle some on the outside of the bird. And I'm putting the salt directly on the turkey because if I were to put it when I make my butter mixture, I don't want that to get salty. So in this way you can control the amount of salt. Now you're going to massage this in. Okay, now to make the herb butter, I'm going to add some black pepper to my butter. And you will find a complete list of ingredients down below in the description box. And I'm going to add all the other ingredients. The garlic, the chopped parsley or celery, rosemary, the orange zest, the cajun seasoning, and the paprika. Mix to combine. Once combined, you're going to take it and take a big dollop and you're going to put it underneath the skin, rub it underneath the skin. Just press it so that it goes all the way down. Try and put some inside of the cavity. Next, you're going to cover your turkey with enough foil to completely cover it, and you're going to put it in your refrigerator overnight so it marinates. Now to make the stuffing for the turkey, and these are the ingredients you're going to need. For this I have here some pre-boiled brown rice, and you'll need some chopped sipes and scallions, some baby portobello sliced, some mixed vegetables, salt and pepper to taste, garlic and ginger, some Chinese seasoning salt, and this we get from Trinidad, and if you live out here in the US and you have a Food Town, you can get it at Food Town. You'll need some hot chili powder, you can use mild, some sesame oil, some oyster sauce, and chopped onions. Put up a pot to heat up and add some oil to it. When the oil is hot, add in the onions. I'll let this saute a little in here. Next, add in your mushrooms, and you're going to cook down the mushrooms and the onions. And I'm just going to cook this down. The mushrooms will decrease in size; it will get half the amount it is right now. You just want to brown them. When your mushrooms have gotten brown, you're going to add in your mixed vegetables. And you're going to let this saute in here for about 5 minutes. Now you're going to add in your ginger, your garlic, and let this saute in here for about another minute. Next, you're going to add in your rice. To the rice, add in your oyster sauce, Chinese seasoning, hot chili pepper, sesame oil, scallions and celery or parsley, and I'll mix everything to combine. Now you'll notice I didn't put any salt because the Chinese seasoning salt has salt, so when this is finished we'll taste it and then we'll adjust the salt accordingly. Okay, so I tasted it. It has enough salt. It's perfect as is. All you do now is let this cool down before you stuff it in the cavity of the turkey. So the rice is cooled down, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take it and fill it into the cavity of the turkey. And you can hold your turkey upright like this to try to get it in. Okay, next you want to use, if you have pins, you're going to take your pins and you're going to close the cavity. Right, and now I'm going to take a piece of twine and I'm going to tie both legs together just to hold this in place. So one tip I want to give you all when you're buying your roasting tray or baking dish, whatever you're putting it in, make sure that this part of it does not touch the bottom, because that just means if it touches, your turkey is going to touch the bottom here, and then what happens is the bottom of the turkey is going to get soggy. You want the air to be able to circulate right around so you get a nice crisp turkey. So now I'm going to transfer this onto this. Okay, so you want to just pat your turkey dry, because we're going to put some butter to help brown the skin of the turkey, and if your turkey is wet, that butter will not adhere to the skin. Next, you're going to take some softened butter and you're going to paste it all over the skin, all on the wings, on the legs, everything. Now what I like to do is I just like to grind some black pepper and salt on the turkey. And now I'm going to do the salt, and just don't overdo it with the salt. You just want to put a little bit just to flavor the skin. Okay, now this goes into your oven at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for about 3 hours to 3.5 hours. And to check it, you use your thermometer and you put it into the deepest part of the breast. Once it reads 160 to 170 degrees Fahrenheit, your turkey will be ready. Okay, so the turkey has an internal temperature of 160 degrees Fahrenheit, and I took it out of the oven. I'm just going to transfer it onto this cookie sheet so I can drain out that gravy from on the bottom. I'm just going to cover this with a foil and let it cool down, because you can't cut it right away. If you were to cut it right away, all the juices would run out. Okay, so after your turkey has cooled out, you can go ahead and put it on your table, put it on your serving platter, whatever you're going to put it on, and then you can carve it and serve it at the table, because remember you have that rice in there. So I hope you enjoyed today's recipe. Make it and let me know down below if you like it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all another day with another one of my recipes. Enjoy!